Welcome to the first ever virtual executive planning conference. We are truly excited for all of our partners to experience the Zoom breakout rooms feature, which allows us to facilitate the invaluable one-on-one interaction that the traditional EPC has accomplished for decades. While a virtual event won't allow us to gather in one place, we're certain that the meetings held over the next 3 days is going to provide all of the attendees with valuable new information that carves out pathways for new business. These new business relationships are the centerpiece of every executive planning conference that Distribution America and Pro Group have hosted, and by utilizing this unique platform, both groups will strive to ensure that this year is no exception.
To make the most of your meetings, here are some important pieces of information worth noting. All appointments are in Eastern Standard Time. Go to www.zoom.us and edit your profile to include your first name, last name, and your company name. This will really help your meeting host get you into the correct breakout room seamlessly. The Ask for Help button is used to invite the host to join your meeting to troubleshoot any issues like audio or video difficulties, screen sharing, file sharing, etc. The Leave Breakout Room icon lets you leave the breakout room and return to the main session. Use the Leave Meeting icon if you need to join a different main session. The phone number for technical support is 303-792-3000. We'll have staff ready to assist you if your problem is beyond the Ask for Help function during your meetings. Despite all the training and planning, some factors like power and internet outages are beyond our control. If your meeting is shortened or canceled due to technical difficulties, we'll work to reschedule your meeting for a future date. Finally, help your DA and Pro Group hosts by arriving in the correct main session at least a few minutes before the start of your next meeting. Thank you and have a great conference.
Please note that to access your meetings during the EPC, you will need to click on the meeting links contained in your Excel EPC schedule. You will not receive meeting links through email.
Some people have better timing than others, and I really applaud that Greg Galen at Fluidmaster has figured out that 2020 is his last hurrah with the EPC and the industry. I think he's riding on to better things as a industry icon, and we wish him nothing but the best moving forward.
Distribution America and Pro Group would like to welcome you to the Virtual Executive Planning Conference Awards ceremony. Today, manufacturers from key categories will be honored for their excellence and partnership with member distributors and retailers. First, we honor Pro Group Key Suppliers of the Year. Pro Group member distributors purchasing executives evaluate vendors based on the following criteria when selecting key suppliers of the year: overall Pro Group program support, Pro Group key supplier status, distributor sales increase, profitability, fill rate, field support, local representation, and two-step distribution channel support. Based on these criteria, here are the Pro Group Key Supplier of the Year award winners in each of their respective categories. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the plumbing category is Odie. Shanda Chandler, buyer at Horizon Distribution, stated that Odie is very easy to work with, had a strong fill rate of 98%, and gives exceptional support from their local rep. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the electrical category is World & Main H2 Brands. Jeff Kowarski, president at BE Atlas, congratulated everyone at World & Main, noting their high manufacturing standards, profitable items, and their hard work for BE Atlas over the years. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the Lawn and Garden category is the Ames Companies. Paul Desrosiers, product manager at the Bostwick Braun Company, commended Ames for continuing to ship product in a timely manner during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the Paint Sundries category is W.M. Barr. Jeff Clapp, Chief Operations Officer at General Hardware Distributors, stated that W.M. Barr has provided fantastic support for many years, adding that they continue to provide fantastic support during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the Tools category is Great Neck Saw. Patrick Hardy, Purchasing Manager at Southern Hardware, noted that Great Neck continues to be a strong supplier for Southern Hardware, adding that the inside and field support they have provided over the years has been exceptional. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the Hardware category is National Hardware Quickset. Logan Brady, Merchandise Manager at Wallace Hardware, applauded National Hardware Quickset for being a great partner to Wallace throughout the year and especially through 2020. Logan added that their sales reps were instrumental to success during these difficult times. The Pro Group recipient of the 2020 Key Supplier of the Year Award for the Safety category is Honeywell Safety Products. Cammie Richardson, Category Manager at Lancaster, stated that Honeywell has been a winning partnership and gave kudos to Mike Bennett at Honeywell for his reliability and his ability to always answer questions and provide solutions for Lancaster. The 2020 Pro Group Key Supplier of the Year for all categories is DAP Products. Ken King, buyer at Cascade Wholesale Hardware, commended DAP for being a strong supporter of two-step distribution. Ken also commended DAP's continual product innovation and noted that support from DAP's representatives plays a significant role in Cascade's growth. Congratulations to all of our Pro Group Key Supplier of the Year recipients. Distribution America member merchandise managers evaluate vendor performance in their individual categories. Percentage of fill rate, lead times, stock balancing, and accuracy of shipment are key factors in the selection process. Marketing and sales support, show participation, and program elements, including rebates and pricing, are also analyzed to determine the winners each year. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Plumbing category is B&K Products. Steve Rudd, product manager at House Hassan, commended B&K for participating in DA programs and consistently coming to House Hassan's markets with exceptional programs for their dealers. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Electrical category is Southwire. Connie Brooks, product manager at House Hassan, gave a hats off to the management team at Southwire for always participating in their shows and added that she is grateful to partner with Southwire and wishes them continued success. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Lawn and Garden category is Westchester Gear. Luann Henson, buyer at Monroe Hardware Company, said that Boss Westchester has been one of their most supportive vendors since the very beginning, adding that they provide support and their quality of products is outstanding. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Paint and Paint Sundries category is WM Barr. According to Trila Wallets, merchandise manager at United Hardware, WM Barr has been a consistent partner. They are willing to support monthly ad specials, market specials, and participate in United Hardware's buying markets. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Tools category is Stanley Black & Decker. Russ Jenkins, merchandise manager at Florida Hardware Company, noted that Stanley Black & Decker is a great help at their markets, providing opportunities for their dealers to take advantage of brand name promotions and new products in all their respective categories. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Hardware category is National Hardware Kwikset. Michelle Haddad, merchandise manager at Pacoa, complimented National Hardware Kwikset as a great company to work with for providing support, programs, and promotions to the independent distributor. The Distribution America recipient of the 2020 Vendor of the Year Award for the Specialty Products category is Gardner Gibson. John Gray, merchandise manager at Blish Mize, commended Gardner Gibson for their excellent fill rate and creative promotions, which have allowed them to continue growing in the category. John congratulated Gardner Gibson on a well-deserved honor. The overall Vendor of the Year is voted on by our DA and member management team. Continued participation in our marketing and promotional programs, regional support of our members, and outstanding service commitment are key benchmarks when selecting the best of the best. The 2020 Partnership Award is presented to Century Drill and Tool. Sarah Lee, Vice President of Purchasing at Blish Mize, stated that Century Drill & Tool has been a great vendor, maintaining a high inbound service level despite the challenges of 2020. She added that they have provided consistent advertising support, which has turned into sales growth year over year. Congratulations to all of our Distribution America Vendor of the Year recipients.
Well, congratulations again to all of the award winners for both Pro Group and Distribution America. We really appreciate every manufacturer's support of Pro and DA during this rather challenging pandemic year of 2020. We're really delighted today to welcome Catherine Putney from the Institute for Trend Research, who's going to give us her 2021 economic preview. ITR has spoken to our group before and has a great reputation for translating economic data into actionable business strategies that maximize the economic benefit from upcoming trends. Catherine's going to present for about 45 minutes, and then we'll have time for your questions. And by the way, if you do have a question, the way to submit that is via the chat function, which will be at the bottom of your screen. And you can submit those questions to Alex Hernandez. He'll collect all the questions during the presentation, and we get to Q&A time. He'll present those to Catherine so that we don't have a lot of repeat questions. But with all that said, please welcome Catherine Putney.